The power of tiny gains. Introducing atomic habits. We often chase dramatic transformations, seeking overnight success and instant gratification. We dream of waking up one day to find our lives completely changed, our goals achieved, and our problems solved. But this pursuit of instant results often leads to disappointment and frustration, yet real, lasting change unfolds differently. It is a slow, steady process that requires patience and persistence. Just like a plant takes time to grow from a seed to a full bloom, our personal growth and achievements take time to manifest. It's the product of small habits, tiny adjustments that seem insignificant in isolation, but compound over time to create remarkable results. These small actions, repeated consistently, build up to significant changes. Whether it's saving a little money each day, practicing an instrument for a few minutes, or exercising regularly, these habits accumulate and lead to substantial progress. These are atomic habits, a term coined to reflect their minuscule size and explosive potential. Just as atoms are the fundamental building blocks of matter, atomic habits are the foundational elements of our behavior and success. Just as atoms are the building blocks of matter, atomic habits are the fundamental units of progress. Each small habit is like a single Lego brick, contributing to the larger structure of our lives. When we focus on these tiny actions, we can build something truly remarkable. They are the small decisions we make each day, the seemingly insignificant actions we repeat that ultimately determine the trajectory of our lives. Brushing our teeth, choosing healthy foods, making our bed. These small habits shape our daily routines and, over time, our entire lives. By focusing on these small changes, we unlock a powerful force for growth and self-improvement. Each small habit is a step towards a better version of ourselves. Practicing yoga, lifting weights, reading regularly, these actions, though small, contribute to our overall well-being and personal development. Imagine the power of a 1% improvement each day. This tiny increment may seem trivial, but over time it adds up to significant progress. Adding a coin to a piggy bank, marking a calendar, learning a new word. These small actions, repeated daily, lead to substantial growth. While seemingly insignificant, this daily commitment translates to an almost 38% increase over a year. The power of compounding is truly remarkable. Just like a tree grows slowly but steadily, our progress accumulates over time, leading to exponential growth. This is the magic of atomic habits. Small changes, consistently applied, yield extraordinary outcomes. By embracing the power of tiny gains, we can achieve our goals and transform our lives in ways we never thought possible. The journey may be slow, but the results are worth the effort. The snowball effect. How small habits compound over time. Imagine a tiny snowball at the top of a hill. As it starts to roll, it picks up more snow, growing larger and larger. This is a perfect metaphor for how small habits can accumulate and create significant change over time. The true power of atomic habits lies in their ability to compound. When we commit to small, consistent actions, they build upon each other, creating a powerful momentum that can lead to remarkable outcomes. Like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and momentum as it goes, small habits accumulate, creating a force that propels us towards our goals. Each small action, whether it's reading a few pages of a book, going for a short walk, or cooking a healthy meal, adds up over time. This principle applies to both positive and negative habits. Just as positive habits can lead to significant improvements, negative habits can compound and lead to detrimental outcomes. It's important to be mindful of the habits we cultivate. A small daily improvement in our diet or exercise routine might seem inconsequential at first. Drinking a smoothie or going for a jog may not show immediate results, but over time these small actions can lead to a healthier lifestyle. However, over time these small changes compound, leading to significant improvements in our health and well-being. Just like a garden that starts with small seeds and eventually blooms into a beautiful array of flowers, our small habits can lead to a flourishing life. Conversely, neglecting our health, even slightly, can have detrimental consequences in the long run. Eating junk food or skipping exercise might not seem harmful in the short term, but these negative habits can accumulate and lead to serious health issues. The key to harnessing the power of compounding is consistency. Just as regularly saving small amounts of money can grow into a substantial sum, consistently practicing a skill or habit can lead to mastery and significant improvement. just as a small amount of money invested regularly can grow exponentially over time. So too can small, consistent habits lead to remarkable transformations. Whether it's saving money, learning a new skill, or improving our health, the principle of compounding applies. Embrace the long game, focus on making small, sustainable changes, and watch as they compound into extraordinary results. Remember, it's not about making drastic changes overnight, but about taking small, consistent steps towards your goals. Over time, these small steps will lead to significant achievements, much like climbing a mountain, one step at a time until you reach the summit. You are what you repeatedly do. Habits, identity, and success. Our habits are more than just actions we repeat. They are reflections of our identity. Every time we perform a habit, we reinforce a particular belief about ourselves. We start to identify with the type of person who embodies that habit. For instance, if you consistently exercise, you begin to see yourself as a healthy and active person. This shift in identity, in turn, reinforces the habit itself. It becomes easier to stick to your exercise routine because it aligns with your self-image. This connection between habits and identity is crucial for long-term success. When we focus on building habits that align with our desired identity, we create a powerful feedback loop. Our actions reinforce our beliefs, and our beliefs motivate us to continue those actions. In essence, we become the person we aspire to be, one small habit at a time. The 1% rule, though not a scientific principle, embodies a powerful idea. Consistent, incremental improvement yields significant results over time. It encourages us to focus on making small, manageable changes rather than seeking drastic, unsustainable transformations. Instead of overwhelming ourselves with unrealistic goals, we can aim to improve by just 1% each day. This could involve reading for an extra 10 minutes, practicing a skill for a few minutes longer, or making a slightly healthier food choice. These seemingly insignificant improvements, when compounded over time, lead to remarkable progress. The 1% rule reminds us that success is not about giant leaps, but rather a series of small steps taken consistently in the right direction. It encourages patience, perseverance, and a focus on making small, sustainable changes that compound into extraordinary results. Understanding the mechanics of habit formation is crucial for building lasting change. Habits are the small decisions you make and actions you perform every day. According to researchers at Duke University, habits account for about 40% of our behaviors on any given day. This means that if we want to change our lives, we need to change our habits. The 4 laws of behavior change, a framework developed by James Clear, provide a practical guide for understanding and modifying our habits. These laws are designed to make good habits easier to adopt and bad habits harder to maintain. By following these principles, we can create a system that supports our goals and helps us achieve lasting change. First, the first step to building a new habit is to make it obvious. This means making the cues for your desired behavior as clear and visible as possible. We are more likely to perform a behavior when cues are readily available. For instance, if you want to eat healthier, you can place a bowl of fruits on your kitchen counter where you can see it every day. This could involve placing healthy snacks in visible locations or setting reminders for desired actions. You can also use visual cues like sticky notes on your mirror or setting alarms on your phone to remind you of your goals. Second, we are drawn to behaviors that are appealing and rewarding. This is why it's important to make your habits attractive. We can make habits more attractive by associating them with positive experiences. For example, if you enjoy listening to music, you can pair your exercise routine with your favorite playlist. For example, listening to your favorite music while exercising can make the activity more enjoyable. This way, you look forward to the activity because it is paired with something you love. Third, the easier a habit is to perform, the more likely we are to stick with it. This is why it's crucial to reduce the friction associated with your desired habits. We can reduce friction by breaking down habits into smaller, manageable steps or preparing our environment for success. For instance, if you want to work out in the morning, you can lay out your workout clothes the night before. Finally, we are more likely to repeat behaviors that provide immediate gratification. This is why it's important to make your habits satisfying. We can make habits more satisfying by tracking our progress, celebrating small wins, or rewarding ourselves for consistency. For example, you can mark your progress on a chart or treat yourself with a small gift after reaching a milestone. By applying these 4 laws, we can consciously design our environment and routines to promote the development of positive habits and break free from unwanted ones. This approach not only helps in achieving our goals, but also in maintaining them over the long term. Remember, the key to lasting change is not about making big leaps, but about making small, consistent improvements every day. By focusing on these small changes, we can transform our habits and ultimately our lives.